On Wednesday night, Austin FC played Chicago Fire in the round of 16 of the US Open Cup. And after a really disappointing 90-minute match, Austin FC lost to Chicago Fire in a 2-0 score, meaning another cup exit. First was CCL and now US Open Cup. And to me, this game itself was really laughable, really frustrated, and really disappointed. But before I get to that, let's look at the starting lineup. This was the same lineup we seen or style when we played Toronto FC, 5-2-3, 5 in the back, 2 in the midfield, and 3 up front. We got to see the wing back players again of John Gallagher on the right side and Adam Lundekits on the left side. We got to see Cascante pair up with Alex Ring and Leo Bison. 2 in the midfield was Joca Valencia and Dani Pereira, and up front, the front 3. Zardes got the start, Urruti didn't, maybe probably get some confidence for Zardes after scoring the game winner or scoring 2 goals in 2 games last week. The question was how, like Finley or Ronnie Redis. Well, Redis got the start and he was pairing up with Rigoni again, with Rigoni on the left side. Those two, when they play together, they link up. It's always beautiful to watch because when Redis is on the field, on the right side, Rigoni looks more free, gets to do whatever he wants. But to me, in general, this was probably the strongest lineup we've seen without our 2-star players. Fagundes was on the bench, but mostly a game without Driussi again. And this, again, a strong lineup, the strongest we've seen so far in this season. The match itself explains and defines our season. Disappointed, laughable, and a lot of frustration. Because the full 90-minute match, Austin FC didn't put any effort. Chicago Fire did. One of the worst performances I have ever seen in this 2023 season. This and Violette, those 2 games of Violette, let's count that as 1. Because an entire match, how does a team from the second to last place of the Eastern Conference beat a team who are struggling to get a 9th place spot for playoffs? Or a spot for playoffs? Because the thing is, competitions make you look, shows who you really are, a beast or a weakling. Chicago Fire was a beast against Austin FC. They outplayed us no matter what. First half, a lot of times you see Austin FC with the ball was mostly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pass it back to him, pass it back to him, pass it down him, down to him, up to him. You get the point. The only player who put his heart out, put his commitment, fighting for the badge was Dani Pereira. He had the ball, dribbling, passing, defending, crossing, everything was on point, but no support from him. Nobody supported or, ran up and say, let me help you, Dani. But no, everything he had to do by himself. Because in this game, Austin FC had 6 shots, 0 goals. Chicago Fire, 2 shots, 2 goals. That's it. That settles it. Because the only shot on target I could say was deadlier was from Rigoni's free kick. The same free kick style he did against Toronto FC, that same way he did to Chicago Fire. Kicks it, hits on the side of the net, right angle, but needs more touch to it. But then came the goal from Chicago Fire. A set piece, our weakness. We're not good making set pieces, it's rare, but we let teams to do their set pieces and they score against us. A corner kick from the left side, Leo Bison was right there, wrong, at the wrong time to defend or to take the ball out, air it out. One of the defenders of Chicago Fire hits it in, does a header. Stu, flat-footed, did not react to it, thinking it was going to go out, hit the net or outside. Nope, drops it in, scores. Chicago Fire is up 1-0. Then later on, Leo Bison is injured, so meaning a 5th player is injured again. First Cascante, then Comaneci, then Fagundes, Driussi, and now him. The injury bug is real. But this is where we got to see how Chicago Fire did better than Austin FC by doing something smart. They put our wingers on lockdown. They didn't let nobody of our wingers like Redis, Rigoni, or Fagundes and Finley go past by them. Because if we saw one moment where I saw this, Rigoni was trying to outplay or outrun one of the defenders of Chicago Fire, but no, he beat him to it before in 2v1 situations as well. Mostly when it came to Ronnie Radis, since he's fast and that side of the field. Nope, they got there before Ronnie Radis did something, threatening. Second half, Alexander Radovanovic comes in for Leo Bison. But Radovanovic was putting his effort. I give him that. But like I said, first half and second half were like the same thing for Austin FC. The way we were playing was terrible. Back and forth passing, back in the back. Gave it to Stu, gave it to Dani, gave it to Ring, gave it to Bison. Everybody in the fucking field, give it to me especially. Because When we had the ball like in the box, in the area, like the end zone of Chicago Fire, instead of shooting it, we just pass it back. What's the point? That's wolf ball right there for you. Just pass it back. We care about position. We care about how many shots we do, how many times we touch the ball. Who gives a fuck? We gotta at least shoot something. No effort at all. Zardes, I've had it with him. Now, like, I could care less he made 2 goals. It's still not going to show to you he's going to be a proper number 9. Zardes in this game showed to me that he's not it for us anymore. Every time you seen him, he was either gassed out, he had bricks for shoes, or his feet were bricks. And every time, he was at the right time, but at the wrong moments whenever they needed his help or needed him for some, damage. And when it came into our substitutions, what was the point? It was terrible substitutions. I can see why Wolf wanted to do some offensive substitutions, but you should have done it like around the 65th minute, not the 70 to the 75th minute. Because right after that, Chicago Fire sent Shaqiri, a player who put half his effort against us, who did better than our DP player, Rigoni. I know it's not a good comparison, but when you think about it, Shaqiri is a DB player. Rigoni, not so much. But like I said, Shaqiri kicks the ball, rebounds Stu. Stu, instead of just, rebounding the ball, could have just grabbed it with his own arms or his own dick area. Shaqiri gets the ball, sees his player, teammates. 4 or 5 Austin FC players are right there in the box. Didn't see him, shoots it, 2-0. Chicago Fire is winning the match. Our substitutions, like I said, it didn't make any sense, because I saw, and we all saw, Urruti on the sidelines just gave up for like the last 10 to 15 minutes, knowing that he wasn't going to get any minutes because Zardes just wasn't it for us. Give Urruti a chance, my man. Give Urruti a shot, Wall. But no, you like to put your favorite players instead of somebody who wants to commit for the team. But after that, Austin FC loses to Chicago Fire, making it another second cup exit. First CCL, and now US Open Cup. Some have given up saying the season is over because US Open Cup was like their savior, like saying this is the trophy to win and to go to CCL, but that's too much to ask for. Austin FC in general is not a cup competition team at the moment. They're still focusing on how to win games in MLS. We'll have it an MLS team, but we don't have a competition team like CCL and US Open Cup teams. We don't have that. It's just MLS at the moment. We don't have a proper B team too, and our coach is so he overthinks and he puts out his players from the previous games into a different game, because Chicago Fire is a team who is second to last place in the MLS, but they're a beast when it comes to competitions, because that's the difference. MLS, you're shit. US Open Cup, you're deadlier, you're ready to fight. And that's how it is. But I'm really disappointed for Austin FC getting out this early in the US Open Cup, hoping we could play Houston Dynamo, but no, it is what it is, you guys. Now, Houston Dynamo is our next game. Other than that, you guys, my name is Manel Maxon17. Hope you understood this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.